Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Tony.
Today's topic might sound a little serious, but it's also very powerful.
Yes. Today, we're talking about something that affects every single person on this planet.
Time.
And the question is simple.
Are you using your time wisely, or are you wasting your life?
That's a big question.
But don't worry, this is not going to be a depressing conversation.
No, not at all.
Instead, today we want to talk about how small daily choices can completely change your future.
And if you're learning English right now, listening to this podcast,
You're already doing something amazing for your future.
Lisa, have you ever noticed something interesting about people?
What do you mean?
Many people believe they have a lot of time.
Yes, that's true.
They say things like, I'll start tomorrow. I'll exercise next month. I'll learn English when I have more time.
Or the classic one.
Which one?
I'll change my life someday.
Ah, yes. Someday.
But here's the problem.
What's that?
Someday often becomes never.
That's a little scary.
It is because life moves faster than we think.
When we are young, time feels slow.
But as we get older,
Years start moving like months.
and months feel like weeks,
Before we realize it, many years have passed.
Tony, let me tell you a short story.
Okay, I love stories.
Imagine a young man named Daniel. When Daniel was 20 years old, he had many dreams. He wanted to travel the world. He wanted to start a business. He wanted to learn new languages.
Sounds like a very ambitious person.
Yes, but every year he told himself, I'll start next year.
Ah, dangerous words.
Yes, at 25, he said he was too busy with work. At 30, he said he needed more money. At 35, he said life was too complicated.
Let me guess.
Years passed, and suddenly he was 50 years old.
Wow.
And one day he asked himself a very painful question.
What question?
Where did all the time go?
Lisa, why do you think people waste their time?
I think there are 3 big reasons.
Let's hear them.
Number 1, fear. People are afraid to try.
Fear of failure.
Exactly. They're worrying about making mistakes. They're worrying about what people think.
That reminds me of English learners.
Yes, many people understand English, but they are afraid to speak.
Because they don't want to sound stupid.
But making mistakes is the fastest way to learn.
What's the second reason?
Number 2, comfort. People get comfortable.
Comfort can be dangerous.
Yes, watching TV for hours, scrolling social media. Doing the same routine every day.
It feels safe, but it doesn't help us grow. And the third reason.
Number 3, lack of direction.
Meaning people don't know what they want.
Exactly. If you don't have goals, life just drifts by.
Lisa, many people think success comes from big actions.
But that's not really true.
Success usually comes from small habits repeated every day.
Let's take English learning as an example.
Good idea.
If someone studies English 10 minutes a day,
That's 3,650 minutes a year.
that's more than 60 hours of practice.
And imagine doing that for 3 years.
You could completely change your English ability.
Lisa, if someone wants to stop wasting time, what should they do?
Start with a very simple system.
Tell us more.
Step 1, choose one important skill.
For many listeners, that skill is English.
Exactly. Step 2, practice a little every day. Not 5 hours, just 15 minutes.
Consistency is more powerful than intensity.
Yes, step 3, track your progress.
That helps motivation.
And step 4, be patient. Real change takes time.
Lisa, let's imagine something.
Okay,
Imagine meeting your future self.
10 years from now.
Yes? What do you think your future self would say to you?
That's a deep question. Maybe my future self would say, Thank you for not giving up.
That's beautiful.
Because every small effort today creates a better tomorrow.
If you're listening to this podcast, I want you to remember something important.
You are not behind.
You are not too old.
And you are not too late.
Learning English is a journey.
Some people learn fast.
Some people learn slowly.
But the only way to fail
Is to stop trying.
Before we finish today's episode, we want to ask you a simple question.
Just one question.
If nothing changes in your life,
Where will you be in 5 years?
now imagine something different.
What if you improve just 1% every day?
5 years from now, your life could be completely different.
Life is not about being perfect.
It's about growing
It's about learning.
and becoming a better version of yourself,
Day by day.
step by step.
So remember this. Tony and Lisa together. Don't waste your life. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel.
And listen to this podcast every day to improve your English naturally.
Because the more English you hear,
The easier it becomes to speak.
thank you so much for listening.
And we'll see you in the next episode.